guys. Sorry for whispering. I'm out here hunting, trying to get meat for my family. I haven't been able to go hunting much because of the vehicle situation. Let me turn this camera around. I'm having to whisper because of what I just saw. I came in from back there. This swamp, it runs that way. It's long and narrow like a pencil. I've never been to this area before, so I really don't know where I'm at. There were some deer that come by. 3 deer were coming around this edge right here. They're somewhere right back here now. I can still hear them. When they got right up in here, something really large and black. It looked like it had fur like a German Shepherd. It had the silver tips, like black and silver. He was going through right there, much larger than the deer. The deer were somewhere right here, and he was somewhere up in here. And I couldn't hear him. He wasn't making any noise. He got through right over here. And I don't know what it is, but he's absolutely huge. The deer went right over there, and he darted between those trees, probably 30 or 40 feet. And he was moving much faster than I've ever seen a deer move. The deer back here. I want to get out of here. I don't care about the deer. I need to get out of here. That's the way that I came. I don't know if I can go this way. I don't know where I'm at. I've got my sidearm with me. I'm hunting with a crossbow. I'm going to try to get up over here. When I leave here, there's a city just north of this area, and I should have a cell phone signal where I can try to get this uploaded, because I don't have any signal at home. There's another one. I just seen another one right through there, one of the black things. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Just stand by. Guys, the deer just come by right here. They were close, really, really close. That thing whistled or it screamed. I don't know what it was. It was hard to tell. I am soaked. I didn't come prepared to be in the swamp. I'm deer hunting today, so I would be hunting around the edge of the swamp. I've seen 3 water moccasins, and I'm soaked up to my knees. I'm just trying to get out of here. I don't know what them things are. It may have been the Sasquatch. In fact, there somewhere. Somewhere right back there where I'm aiming this thing. I don't want to get on the bank. There's little twigs that make noise. I'm trying to be really quiet. I don't want these things to come after me. These trees These scare me. I keep seeing water moccasins in this mess. Wish I would have wore my waders, my water boots. Guys, I don't know why this is scaring me so bad. I don't have any bad feeling at all. But I've seen them. I've seen two. They looked like they were on all fours, but they were tall, 4 feet or so at the back. Sorry about the camera. I don't have anything to hold. I'm filming with my phone, just in case the Indians claim that the Sasquatch is scared of phones. If that's what it is, maybe he'll leave me alone. I don't have nothing to hold my phone with. I'm holding it in my hand. As I'm just about terrified. Going through the leaves. Just don't want to make too much noise. Just in case they didn't see me. I come around the edge of the swamp. I was on that bank over there. I seen the deer coming. So I was getting ready to try to harvest the deer. And then I seen that movement further back, which I thought was another deer. But when it got in the open, I could see it was black with silver tips on the hair. I'm fixing to get in all this thick stuff. I gotta get up here. I'm not sure I can find the way back from here. This is the first time I've been in this area. Oh, Lordy. I'm not feeling good. I got so scared. I'm getting sick from being scared. Some peels of bark on that. It's like scratches. I don't think there's no bears out here. I'm gonna put this phone down. I think he's following me. Hey, stand by. Guys, I don't know what it is. They just come around me. They're up here now. I don't believe it's Sasquatch. It just looked like a dog. Not a dog, man. A dog. A very, very big dog. It did not look like them werewolf things. Whatever it was is some type of dog. And it looked very close to 4 feet at the back. It's up in there. I don't know if the deer went that way. I don't know. seen one of them. There's two, but only seen one come by me. There's gigantic trails all through right here. I don't know if it's from them. There's a trail right there. Oh, jeez. Hope I don't get snake bit. Dadgummit. There's a trail right through there. My feet and legs are frozen. Crud. This is that mess of snakes they're getting in. I'm having to deal with water moccasins and two gigantic dogs. We do not have wolves in Florida. Oh, gee whiz. I'm trying not to draw attention to me. I've got to go through all that right there. I'm not sure where the trail is that I came in on. I'm going to put the phone away in case I need to grab my gun. I'll be back. I don't know where I'm at. Look at that tree. Something's scratched up that cypress. This one too. Oh my gosh. I will not be coming back here. Oh crap. Look, there's a squirrel, a tail to a squirrel. Guys, that's a tail to a squirrel. Look at that tree. Something's tore up that tree right there. Whatever ate that squirrel didn't like the tail. Good. Look at that tree. The top of that scratch, where that bark scratched off, the top's about 12 foot. Oh. It could be natural. I don't know. I've never seen it before. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't even see in there. There's another tree. Boy, that one's tore up right there. Right in the middle of the screen. Something tore the tail off a squirrel. Scratching up these trees. I've seen two gigantic dogs. I think that one that came around past me up in there, it may be a different one. I hope not. Our world is getting weird. I just want to get out of here. I don't know if I'm on the right path. There's an old road, logging road, I think, or a trail that's gated off, and I had to walk down here. I did not check my compass to see which direction I was going either. Good Lord. Please no snakes. That's an airplane and not a growl. Shoot. Doggone it. Alright. I'm gonna put the phone up for a minute. I gotta try to figure out where I'm at. Alright guys, I made it back on the road. I just came out of that mess right there. It's like an old logging road. That dog, somewhere in there. Guys, I'm holding the phone with my hand. I'm sorry I'm not zooming in and out. I just want to get up to the car. I got a crossbow in one hand and my phone in the other hand. I'm not coming back up here again. I've seen some crazy stuff in my life, but I've never seen dogs that big. Never even heard of a dog that big. Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. Just get me to my car. That little pine tree. All them trees are laid down right there. It is pretty in here, but I'm not coming back. Not out here. Somebody's hunting stand. That's a whole one. This would be an ideal spot to hunt, but I'm not coming out here no more. This is my first time being here, and seen two of the biggest dogs I've ever seen in my life. Oh. I'm still not at the car yet. I'll feel better when I get there. I'm not gonna run. I can't run anyway. I've got to go down there. I didn't realize I was so far back in the woods. It's like a road right there. I think this is the road I came in on. I don't see my boot prints. I hope this is the road. I don't remember seeing that hunting stand back there. That ain't it. Oh, there's the gate. I think this is it. Look at that big mound of dirt right there. Something dug a hole. Something very big dug a hole. Holy mackerel. I ain't going over there. I'm going to the car. have not seen my footprints. This may not be the right road. I remember the gravel and the gate, but I don't. Yep, there's my car. Yes. Oh, praise God. All the glory to God. I didn't even see that this morning. I've seen 5 water moccasins back there. And I'm back there with my regular hiking boots on. I figured this cold snap would have put them back in the tree trunks, and oh, thank the Lord. Here she sits. Never thought I'd be so happy to see that broke down clunker. Oh, good Lord. Gotta get my keys. Get the car unlocked for a minute. You know, talk to you guys for a second. I just want to get the doors open, just in case I gotta hop in it real quick. Okay. Let me get my pack off. Alright guys, I'm going to probably go ahead and upload this where I'm at. I'm near that area, Westville. I done a young man sent his encounter in, or his mama. I'd run into him, and they recognized me from the truck. And they shared an encounter with me. And I think it was titled The Westville Monster. I am literally probably 15 minutes from Westville. It's a decent little ride from our house. But I wanted to try out this area today hunting. It's beautiful. It's a big area. It's huge. But I've never been here before. And so I talked to the Game and Fish Commission here not too long ago, and to find out about this area, if there were any bears in it, because I am, as most of you know, I'm really scared of bears. So I don't want nothing to do with a bear. And they assured me there's no bears in this area. A lot of wild pigs, a lot of deer, ducks, and turkeys. I've seen several deer this morning, and I had where I was at, if you guys couldn't hear me, I was whispering. I didn't want them things to hear me. I seen some deer coming from behind me. I was walking on the edge of the swamp, when you get just outside of the water of the swamp, about 15 or 20 feet, the ground's still wet from the groundwater. And so the leaves are wet, and you can move without making any noise. And I was coming through there, and I seen 3 deer coming. I don't know which direction I was headed, but as I was headed down, they were back behind me and a little bit further inland. And so I turned and I backed up into the water just a little bit. These little hiking boots are waterproof up to about my ankle. And so I backed in just about almost to my ankle, and was waiting for them to come, because they would have definitely been close enough for me to get a shot on them with the crossbow. And they weren't moving fast. They were just like you normally see deer when they're going from point A to point B, just a fluid walk. And I seen something coming further behind them. And so I focused on it to see if maybe it was a buck. It looked like it was 2 does and a yearling that was coming by me, 2 big does. And just probably a 1.5-year-old doe, a little one, a yearling. And the one coming in the back, when I seen it, it looked really dark, like them swamp deer, them bucks that get in that swamp are gigantic, they're huge. And so I got to watching it. It was a little further back in the brush than what the deer were. And when it came up, there's a little clearing in the brush. And as you came up past that clearing, it was a dog. I didn't recognize it as a dog right then, but it was black and had looked like the hair of a German Shepherd, how it's black with the silver on the very tips. That's the way it looked. Really tall, just abnormally tall, what I thought, and around 4 feet at the back. Was as soon as he passed, I watched the deer and I was looking back to catch him again, going between more trees, and a second one come by with him. There were two of them, and so I got in the water. My quickest way to get directly away from them, I could either continue going around that swamp with the deer sort of back behind me coming toward me, or just go straight into the swamp. And that's what I did. I went straight into the swamp. I didn't know what it was. I was thinking possibly bear, but the game warden assured me there are no bears here. I got back and there's a fallen tree, and one of the roots is still attached. It's out of the water, and it made like an arch, a perfect seat, and I sat up on it. And I was watching, and then the deer passed again, right straight in front of me. They had passed probably about 50 yards from me, and going around that swamp. I was at the end of it, and those two black things come by too. And then the second one, I got a whole look. I seen his whole body. He was a little closer to me. They were probably 75 yards back from the swamp. It was almost as though they were circling the deer to push them toward the swamp. But when the second one come out, I seen the entire body, and it looked like a dog, just an enormous dog. And that's when I got scared, and I turned the camera on and started filming. And they ended up I was facing whatever direction that is. I was facing that way, and they come around me. The deer did, and I could have shot them. They were definitely close enough to shoot. I had the crossbow in my hand, but I didn't know what the other things were. And it just, when your gut turns and tells you it's time to go, mine was turning flips. And so I got up. The heck with the deer. I can always get a deer next weekend or the weekend after. And so I started easing through the water. I didn't want to get out on the hill and start snapping on twigs and making noise. And these things were big enough to take me easily. One of them would have had no problem taking me. And so I stayed in the water, and I just may have been wind, I hope. I stayed in the water to keep from making any unnecessary noise, but I ended up getting way up my knees, and I got I don't know if you guys can see, I got my hiking boots on, but this stuff right here is it's not waterproof. It's just a mosquito netting to keep the mosquitoes from eating me up. And there's the jacket. I had to take it off. But anyhow, when I was headed back, that I think the deer continued when they come past me right before I got up to start walking off. I think they continued straight the direction they were going, and the dogs like circled around me. I think that they had spotted me, or they smelled me, but they never come out. I never seen them again, except for right there when they crossed, and I seen both of them. The second one was further back. I don't know that he followed the first one, or they could have been circling the deer trying to herd him up. I don't know what they were doing, but the first one was definitely going around me. But when he passed, I got a full-on side view of him. It didn't have the long snout like these werewolf things, how they have this just ridiculously long snout. It did have pointed ears. The head looked like a German Shepherd, but with a shorter snout. It wasn't quite as long as a purebred German Shepherd. It was a little stubby, like a Labrador Retriever or a Black Lab. Had that shorter snout. That's what they looked like, but they had pointed ears that were standing up, and they were all black. The legs were black, and about midway up the shoulder, and the whole back, all the way up to the back of the head, was silver. I don't know what they were. I have no idea. I don't think that they were the werewolf things, what people call dogman. I don't know if werewolf and dogman is the same thing. If they're not, I think what me and Jeff seen that day was a werewolf. But the descriptions I've heard of the dogman, what we seen that day, only the head looked like it, the rest of it didn't. But these things did not look like that at all. These just look like really big, husky dogs. Had just a really dense, from the back to the bottom of the chest was really thick, and then they had a really narrow midsection and pretty beefy back legs on them. Not abnormally big, like the front end was really big. The front shoulders and the chest, the rib cage, all of that was really big on them. I just don't know what they were. I'm kind of in the open right here, and I don't. If one of them were to come out, I would definitely hear them. It's dry. This is all pines. I'll show you where I'm at. If you guys can see, I was actually, this is the road where I just come in right here. And I went in, and then I turned to the left, and I was probably way back that way, if you can see where I'm pointing. But all of this is open, so there's no way that they're going to be able to sneak in on me unless they come right here. I hope not. But as big as they were and as thick as this is, I don't think they'll get through that without making noise. But guys, I've been away for a while. Not intentional. We don't have home internet. I don't have a computer. I have an old laptop computer that was given to me, but we don't have internet. I don't know if it even works. I do have it plugged in just so I can use it as a charger. My sister Tracy gave me a really nice set of earbuds that hang on your neck, and they're wireless. And I used that the laptop computer as a charger, just to plug them up and to plug up my phone sometimes. We just don't have enough outlets in there, and we don't have internet, so there's nothing I can do. My phone doesn't have good enough service. I've lost 3 videos in the past 2 weeks trying to get them uploaded, and they'll run just like they're uploading. It'll show that they are uploading. It'll get to 99%, and it'll say processing has started, and then it takes anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour for processing to be done. Then it will tell you the video is now ready to view. It would get to that point, and then I go to click the video, and it says content not available. I back out, go back into YouTube, the video's gone. So I go back on my phone to pull it back up so I can try it again, and it's gone off my phone. So I'm doing something wrong. My phone's doing, something's going on. I don't know what it is. I'm not very tech savvy. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I'm messing something up. But if all goes well, as soon as we can get, I'm hoping within a month or so, I'll be able to afford to get our home internet. I called to check to see what they had with Xfinity. That's the only one that's available in our area that's reasonable and that works well. And they quoted me $50 or $59 a month just for the internet with the speed that I need to do videos and to do the uploading. And then there's a $14 a month fee to rent the modem router or router modem. I got to rent some parts from them, and that's $14 a month. And then there's a $10 fee for something, and then the tax, and it comes to about $100. And we've had a lot of situations with two of the dogs and situations with several of the goats. We took in two more here recently, and we had to get them up to date on everything. We had to do a severe parasite treatment on them, and it costs money to do all that stuff. And I can't justify getting internet over the animals. They need it. They need treatment more than I need internet. But normally I would be able to upload videos straight from the phone. It takes a long time, but they go through. I never had a problem until recently. In these past 6 to 8 weeks, it's been nonstop, just one thing after the other. And I'm losing videos. I don't know what's going on with it. It's probably something that I'm doing, I'm sure. I just don't know. I'm doing everything the same that I've always done. I'm not doing anything any different. But trying to remember everything I wanted to tell you. I've been wanting to do a live stream and update you guys, and I don't have the signal to do it. And half the time I can't text. I can make calls and receive calls if I go outside. If I come inside and I'm on the phone, if I get in the living room where our strongest signal is normally at the living room by the big window. When I get in there, I can hear the person talking to me, but they can't hear me, and then the line gets dropped. And I have to go back outside to call them back, and it's a big aggravation. And we got to get this internet thing going. I've got a lot of things in the works, a lot of stuff upcoming. Right now, our biggest problem is, besides internet, is transportation. I can't go anywhere Monday through Friday because Rosie has school, and we're down to one vehicle. And then there's appointments. There's all kind of other things that happen, and we have to pick up goat feed every 3 days. Every 2 to 3 days, we go and pick up feed. We only get 400 pounds at a time. So my little car will hold safely. It doesn't steer so good if you put over that. But we got, hopefully the motorbike could be finished soon. I'm waiting on that guy. He works full time, and then when he comes home, he's got a disabled wife, so he can't dedicate as much time as I would like for him to. He just can't do it. It's not possible, which is understandable. But hopefully we'll get the bike going soon, and then I can start getting out to these places, and I can just shoot up to one of the cities close to me, and where I get a good signal, and upload the videos and do the live streams. I thought that maybe I could do it here, but I got a signal, but I don't think it's enough to do a live stream. It's fluctuating between 1 and 2 bars, and every now and then, right now, I'm at 2 bars, 3 bars. It's going 2 and 3 bars right now. But I'm going to try to get this uploaded. I'm not going to do any editing on it. I want to get home. That kind of bothered me a little bit. I was going to spend the day hunting today, but no, I had enough. I ain't coming back here. I'm going to go home and just relax for a bit. I got a headache. I got so scared. My head's killing me. And there's 2 roads here. There's one that way and there's one that way. And I think I turned around when I got in here, but I don't remember. I got to figure out how to get out of here. I'm back. I'm a long ways from the pavement. Probably 7 or 8 miles back in the woods, and I think I took 4 turns, I believe. I didn't see any other tire tracks out here. It seemed like a dead area, but it's a large area, very big area. I don't guess there's many people hunting archery. We're in archery season right now. But guys, I didn't mean to blab. Sorry about all that. Soon I'll have internet set up. I just gotta be able to afford it, and that's just being blunt with you. I'm not poor mouthing. We have everything that we need. Lord provides everything, and the emergencies we've had with the goats, several of you guys and gals, our YouTube family, have chipped in and helped us make these emergency visits possible. And I'll tell you, up until you guys started helping, I'd go and pawn things. We'd pawn stuff, whatever it took to get the animal treated. Material items can always be replaced, and you can't take them with you. But I believe these animals, in the end, I believe that even they will end up in the promised land. I think the animals will go to God's kingdom, and according to the Bible, there's a place in His kingdom for all life that He's created, everything. I'm just kind of hoping the snakes ain't up there and the bears, but maybe they'll be nicer if they are. But I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. Thank you for being part of this channel. Thank you for being patient with me. If you guys are getting aggravated because of my absence, I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about that. We either have to move or get home internet, and we don't have the funds to do either right now. We got Brother Jeff, you guys know quite well from here. He's part of our family. He's got a motor, Routum motor, whatever that thing is. He's got one new in the box. He's going to bring down to me to where all I need to do is get the internet, and I won't have to rent that other stuff. But it's just a matter of making that happen. He's busy. He's retired. But retirement doesn't mean rest and relaxation. It means you're double time and overtime all the time. Guys, y'all have a good weekend. God bless each and every one of you. And soon I'll be able to post content and get things back up. This is such an aggravation. If I got to, I'll get the videos put together. I'll have to go out and get some more footage. I've lost everything that I've tried to upload, so I'll go and get some more footage, go to some of these other areas just to get something posted. I'll run south. We're only about a half-hour drive to Panama City, and they got internet there, and Chipley and Mariana, and there's several areas out around us that has internet. I just gotta take the time to go there. I can edit the videos at home and then drive up there and do the upload there. Hopefully it won't take multiple hours to get it uploaded. Hopefully it'll upload within an hour. That would be fantastic. It'd be a blessing indeed. But God bless you all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I love you, honor you, and bless each and every one of you. And until next time, be safe.